Let's listen to what Congressman Omar had to say. She has her life threatened publicly and privately more than any Republican member of the House or Senate ever has or ever will. Let's listen to what she had to say today.
This is about whether it is okay to hold an assault rifle next to members' heads in a campaign ad and incite death threats against them. This is about whether it is okay to encourage the murder of the Speaker of the House. As a survivor of civil conflict and civil war, I know political violence and political rhetoric does not go away on its own. This is about whether or not we will continue to be a peaceful and functioning democracy.
And Michael Steele, the Republican answer to that, basically from Kevin McCarthy and others, was, well, you know, if you get rid of, if you knock Congressman Green off of her committee assignments because of what she said, well, then who's next? Nancy Pelosi's answer to that in the press conference was, if any Democrat ever did that, the Democrats, she personally would kick them off committees and probably kick them out of the House.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the who's next. The who's next may be another Republican who's running for office this upcoming election cycle. And that's what it really goes to what Alex just put her finger on. This is so much a part of the DNA now that gets repeated over and over and over again. The fear, the victimhood, the sheer conspiracy around every corner. That becomes a justification for January 6th. It becomes a justification for the votes that we see taken in the House. And your only response is, oh, well, what happens next? You know, thinking that the Democrats would be doing the same thing. Nancy shut it down. She said, no, I would be leading the charge to kick them off committees, if not out of the House. That's what leadership requires in moments like this, where it's not about the partisanship in the moment. It's about the leadership in the moment. This is about the House of Representatives. Lawrence, you know, what the Republicans don't want you to know and talk about is what actually happened in the halls of that chamber. It wasn't just the knocking down of doors by those insurrectionists who stormed the Hill. It's what they did when they got inside. They defecated on the floors. They urinated on the walls. They disrespected their house, our house. And if you can't stand up for that, why are you even there? What will you stand up for? That's what America's asking tonight. This is not partisan. This is about not, oh, I got to stand with the Republicans or I got to protect. No, this is about our country, our government, and the leaders that we charge to protect, serve, defend the Constitution. They defecated it outside the chamber doors. That doesn't matter to you? It's amazing.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.